Hey Sarah, I've been thinking a lot about goals lately. I feel like it's one of those things that everyone talks about, but not everyone really thinks through.
I completely agree. It's easy to say you have goals, but figuring out what those are and how to achieve them is a whole different story. What's been on your mind?
Well, for starters, I've been feeling stuck in my job. I've been in the same position for a couple of years now, and while I'm grateful for the stability, I can't help but think about what I really want to do.
That's understandable. It's hard to find that balance between job security and pursuing your passions. Have you thought about what you'd like to do instead?
I have. I've always been interested in graphic design. I used to dabble in it during college, but I never pursued it seriously. Now I'm considering taking some online courses to improve my skills and maybe even transition into a new career.
That sounds exciting. Graphic design can be such a creative outlet. What's holding you back from starting those courses?
Honestly, it's a mix of fear and uncertainty. I worry that I won't be good enough or that I'll invest time and money into something that doesn't pan out. What if I fail?
That's a common fear, but think about it this way. What if you succeed? What if you discover a passion you never knew you had? Sometimes, taking that first step is the hardest part.
You're right. I guess I just need to push past that fear. What about you? Do you have any specific goals you're working towards?
I do. I've been focused on my health and fitness lately. I've always wanted to run a marathon, and I finally signed up for one that's happening next year. It's been challenging to stick to a training plan, but I feel motivated.
That's awesome. Running a marathon is no small feat. How's the training going so far?
It's tough, especially with my busy schedule. Some days I just don't feel like getting out there, but I remind myself of why I started. I keep a visual goal board at home with pictures and reminders of what I want to achieve.
A visual goal board? That's a great idea. I've heard of people doing that, but I've never tried it. What do you have on yours?
I have images of marathons, quotes that inspire me, and even a little calendar marking my training milestones. It helps me stay focused and gives me something to look forward to. Plus, it's a great way to track my progress.
That sounds really motivating. I think I need to create something similar for my graphic design goals. It could help visualize the steps I need to take.
Absolutely. And you could include things like course completion dates, projects you want to work on, or even dream job listings. It'll keep you accountable and excited about the process.
That's a solid plan. What other goals do you have besides the marathon?
I also want to travel more. I've always dreamed of visiting Japan, experiencing the culture, and trying authentic sushi. I've set a goal to save enough money to make that trip happen in the next couple of years.
Japan sounds incredible. I've heard so much about the food and the sights. Have you started saving for it yet?
I have. I've set up a separate savings account just for travel. I contribute a little each month, and it feels great to see it gracing. Plus, it gives me something to look forward to.
That's such a smart strategy. I should probably start saving for my own goals. Maybe I could set up a similar account for the courses I want to take.
Definitely. It's all about making your goals tangible and breaking them down into smaller, manageable steps. What's one step you could take this week towards your graphic design goal?
And I think I could research some online courses and maybe even sign up for one. Just taking that first step would make a big difference in how I feel about moving forward.
That's a great idea. And don't forget to celebrate those small wins. Every step counts, no matter how small.
I will. I really appreciate you pushing me to think about this more seriously. It's easy to get caught up in the day-to-day and forget about long-term goals.
No problem. We all need that little push sometimes. And remember, it's okay to reassess your goals as you go. Life changes, and so do our priorities. What's important is that you're taking steps toward what you want.
Exactly. And who knows, maybe we can keep each other accountable. You can update me on your marathon training and I can let you know how the courses are going.
I'd love that. Having someone to share progress with makes it more fun and motivating. Let's check in with each other every couple of weeks to see how we're doing.
Sounds like a plan. I'm excited to see where this leads us both. Thanks for the great conversation, Sarah. It's refreshing to talk about goals and aspirations.
Anytime, Alex. Here's to reaching our goals together.